now I can finally start recording.
Yay!
Okay. So, previously on the Dark Mist of Ky-Rimus, you guys have found the Unheard King's tower. You guys have also traveled into it, and you guys have learned quickly that none of you guys should speak, for the Unheard King is quite angry at anyone who speaks. Except for these dwarves, apparently. It's very confusing. You guys are very confused on where you guys are at. And you guys have traveled through several traps, one of which was a room full of trapdoors. Another one was a opal room that was just a fake floor. You guys traveled down that, and then you guys found some dwarven paintings where the dwarf did not appreciate you guys peeking into his bathroom as he showered.
I remember. Sorry.
Xuxo then found a room full of dwarven pictures and decided to touch each and every single one of them, which they all yelled at him for doing so. After you guys found the dwarf taking a shower, a secret door appeared of his face, and inside his face was another door. You guys went through that and learned that in this dark room that seemed to be bottomless, there was an invisible bridge you guys could follow, which indicated by the red line. You guys followed the bridge to the opposite side, where another painting of this white-haired, blue-beard dwarf. You guys touched it, and it blew up, basically, and you guys fell down the hole. Little did you guys know that it wasn't that dangerous to fall down the hole, so you guys took unnecessary damage.
I already got wounded by a soap, okay? Then.
Yeah, okay. So,
not so bad.
So first you got hit by soap. No. First Xuxo jumped into a hole while you guys were attached by a rope. And then you were hit by soap, and now you were pushed off a bridge. And this is where we are. You guys slowly get up and fix your guys' back. You look ahead of you, and there's a wooden door.
Yes, sorry, I have to make a zoom in.
And tell me if this music is a bit too loud.
I don't hear any music for now. Here is better.
Well, I can't see the thing, and I'm not going to go to that website.
Well, if you're not going to go to that website, then.
Well, it's your fault for going out there, so.
I came out here for George.
George really came in here.
I like this music.
Okay.
Very fitting. Okay, then we are underground and we have a new door to pass. Okay?
Yes, you look up.
Shut up!
So
I'm so glad.
You look up and you can't see the ceiling, you can't see the roof, but you know you've only fallen like 10 feet, so you assume there's probably like a darkness spell.
We all fell?
Yes. Yuka Mato fell as well, but didn't take any damage compared to you two.
Yeah, because I made like 1 at the roll. I would like to cast my dancing light, but since I can't speak, can I whisper?
You can try.
I don't want. I don't want to try, but we can see in front of us, right?
Yes. There's once where there's a door right here.
Listen, guys, I have 9 points of damage. I would like someone else to open the door. I don't want to die.
Are you? So, Xuxo, you got it too. And yeah, it doesn't seem to be trapped or anything.
Does anyone else want to stay in the group? Because I have no trust. At least
Like, can you say something again, Webby?
Huh?
Okay, no, I was testing something.
Oh, okay.
Okay, should be fine. Okay, so you look at them and they, I guess, are going to check. They shrug their shoulders like, I don't know.
So can you open the door, please? Can you do it?
Okay, so Xuxo slowly opens this wooden door. And in front of you guys see a stone wall.
Right in front of the door.
Yeah, this part.
Ah, oh, okay, okay.
This part. There's a stone wall.
Okay. Then we can pass.
So you guys go in.
Can Xuxo go first, please?
Yes, I will.
Actually, can you talk for a moment? I just want to see like what's your voice level like. Does she sound far away or no when she talks?
Who?
Xuxo.
Can you talk?
Uh,
I hear well still.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so Xuxo walks in, no problem, nothing's going on. Xuxo, you would see that there's a there seems to be like a rotating door that rotates along the wall.
oh.
Waiya, I'm assuming you're gonna come in after
Yeah,
Xuxo
yeah,
says it's safe.
I try.
So, to draw this, oh, there's a small door
Turn off the,
or a rotating
automatic
door.
light thing, so when it's like bright, it gets
There's a
brighter.
small
I don't
circle.
want my light.
Seems to be
No,
some
you
type of
just have to
opening.
do it,
It leads to
Mhm.
a small wooden door.
You just have to do it manually. You can't-
Seems to be only big enough for like maybe like a dwarf or a small child.
It's not. Yeah, maybe it's a trap then, right?
And it's located right here.
Oh, can I
Yeah.
feel anything magic from this circle?
You try to like feel around like what is magic, and you're getting the magical feelings everywhere.
Oh. Okay.
So aside from this door, there's also a wooden door right here.
What?
You guys come in.
Yeah, we're in.
Yuka would come close to this door, not necessarily get too close, but she points at it.
Yes, but what is this circle? I tell you, got to be careful.
You tell her to be careful.
Oh no, wait. I sorry, I forget. No, well, I gesture her. I hold her back by the shoulder. Like,
Yeah. And she kind of
be slow. Be slow.
yeah. She looks at you and like she nods. She's like, yeah, no problem. You know, she acknowledges to be safe. She's not an idiot. So right next to you guys see a wooden door and a stone door, a rotating stone door.
We should try with the wooden door, but I make a check again. Let's
Okay.
try. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Finally.
Buddy. Oh. Well, with that, you would see that the stone door does rotate, like in a circle, like a circle would. The wooden door, nothing's wrong with it. Looks fine to me.
Can I open the wooden door very carefully? Like I don't face whatever is in front of me, but I try to push it or to pull it. I don't know how it is. Yeah. Yeah. The corridor.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna do anything else? Or are you just gonna stare at this pretty hallway?
Well, I just gesture everyone to have a look to start with. If
Okay.
they feel this corridor is safe or not.
Via once more, you're too safe.
Can you just check?
Yuka's examining the rotating door, and Mato's looking down the hallway, and neither one of them seem to have noticed anything. You want to do anything, Xuxo?
Sure.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Maybe we should continue anyway because
Inspecting the
like we
hallway?
have-
Mato looked down the hallway, and she didn't. She just shrugged her shoulders. Yuka's looking at the rotating door, and once more, the hole's only big enough for like a small dwarf or like a child, and she's not getting near it, but.
Just maybe go down the hallway, I guess. Just...
Alright. You guys travel down the hallway. Let me move some the circle. No, I could just okay, never mind. I could just do that. Never mind. Once more, I'm assuming Xuxo and Waiya will always be leading the way.
We try.
Because they are the best parents ever.
Yeah. Papa and Mama.
So about right here, you guys see a curtain in front of you, a red curtain, red draped curtain. That seems to be covering the hallway a bit.
Will we see another naked dwarf?
Please.
Taking a shower. I don't want to get the salt on my face again.
Alright, so who walks in first?
Yes, me. It's always me.
Alright. So Xuxo, you walk in. And yeah, it's just a normal hallway. You continue forward and nothing seems to have changed. It's just a hallway. Waiya, when you walk in, you don't see Xuxo,
What?
but you see a female tiefling. This female tiefling has red skin and horns. She has a nice long tail, and she has like, I want to say, I think maybe C cups, because you rolled a 17. Yeah, C cups. And she's kind of like looking around down the hallway, and you see that she has Zuzo's hammer.
What the fuck?
Xuxo, you turn around, and you've never seen this man before. A brown-haired man, blue eyes, wearing some type of cloak.
I don't know.
Never seen him in your life. But here he stands before you.
I don't know how this mission will finish, but this is probably one of my
So Waiya or Xuxo, what are you guys doing? You guys have never seen these people before.
I guess first I would just blink. Then just to make sure. Then if you push the curtain and someone goes in, you don't see the person you were meant to see.
So
You tried?
Do you step back out the curtain?
Did we?
You two did. You two
Yeah.
walked through the curtain. Do you want to step back out?
Then this is like we're next to each other.
You guys are a bit far away, because once more Xuxo ventured further inside a bit.
Yeah, he went first. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Do you walk back or do you keep walking forward? Is my question.
Stupid reaction, like you go back, you close the curtain, you open the curtain again, you look again.
So you walk back out of the curtain, and you see that Mato and Yuka are like kind of confused. They're just looking at you like, you know, and they seem fine. And you go back through the curtain, and Xuxo, you saw this male elf, brown hair, just walk in back out the curtains for some reason.
He's just like, the fuck?
Do you want to continue down the hallway, or you want to investigate what the hell is going on?
Investigate.
Alright, so popping his head out of the curtain, you see Xuxo.
Then Xuxo is back.
Yeah, he never left.
Okay.
Xuxo's kind of looking at you like confused.
Can I just write? Did we see the same thing? I read on the paper and I show him.
Well, what do you?
Just like, I guess it was just like, what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Can I read the question like, did we see the same thing?
Yeah, he doesn't understand what you're trying to say.
I saw, and I write, I saw a female tiefling with looking like you a bit with your hammer. Can I show him this?
What would you say? She saw a female tiefling carrying your hammer.
I guess he was just trying to draw what he saw.
Roll for it.
Oh god.
It's a pretty good representation. He draws you a male elf, you know, kind of like broad shoulders, wearing like this weird cloak. But since you're only coloring in black and white, you can't really.
Yeah, I can
show.
see the color.
But yeah, that's what he shows you. That's what he saw.
Can I already understand what we saw? Like, it's you and me.
You can make assumptions.
Can make assumption.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop you guys from thinking what you guys think.
Can I just make the test and go first and Xuxo follow me, and we see if we see the same things again.
Okay. So you walk in.
Oh.
And nothing's happened. What?
I just
I had an
Xuxo to follow.
I had an idea that where they both held hands to see if it's the same person or not.
Ah, yeah, they
Okay.
can do.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys hold hands, and you guys walk in through the curtains. And the person you are holding hands with is not the person that you held with. Xuxo stares into this male elf with confusion in her eyes as Waiya, you look back at this female tiefling, kind of like head cocked, like, who are you?
They just like nod, like, okay, I got it. Can I?
Yeah. So then you guys acknowledge that you guys are each other, and walking through is this male figure with like greenish bluish highlights in his hair. He's wearing some type of trench coat, and he looks at both of you very confused. And then behind him you see a dark figure, just complete shadows, not even a full body.
God damn it.
Magic has its limit, you know. Can turn a female girl dragon into a male guy dragon.
And this black figure starts stepping back out.
Can I just go back to Yuka and and explain to her with the writing again.
Okay.
And I tell her this is us, but we change gender.
With very bad handwriting, she says, "This is weird."
Oh.
But we have to continue.
So Xuxo,
You can hold my hand if you want.
yeah. So Xuxo, you look back and you see this male elf holding hands, or seems to be holding hands, with this dark, shadowy figure.
Shrugs, it just goes ahead.
All right.
And now I really want to draw this. Wonder what she would
Me
look like
too.
as a guy. Okay, then I guess we continue.
So you guys walk through, and you guys see a wooden door.
I guess I'll check it.
I like it how you just accept the fate.
All right. Xuxo gives you the thumbs up. Yeah, I mean, you checked it. You gave him the thumbs up. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. So you just open it. Okay, just making sure.
No, don't die, please.
So you open the door, and what you see is a room full, like not necessarily full of water, but the floor is made up of water.
The floor is made of water.
Yeah, it's only like one inch of water. That's what
Gives me
everyone
the
sees.
temple. Gives me the temple of water vibe, you know. Too much Zelda. But we can stand on the water or not?
You want to test it?
Not no. Can we throw something in the water to safety? Can I take a piece of obsidian?
Okay, so Xuxo chucks the obsidian, and yeah, it just clicks on the ground, or it's more like bloop, 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 bloop.
Then then there's a lot of water, right?
It's only an inch of water. Yeah, that is kind of a lot in this kind of square room, but yeah, it seems fine.
I'm not sure I want to go inside the thing, to be honest. But I can't even check anything because I don't have any spell that doesn't work. That works with silence.
Okay,
Can I check with?
so
Can I
Xuxo-
make a roll?
Xuxo starts walking in,
Oh no.
or more to be more specific, female Xuxo starts walking in. And you see this female tiefling just walk into the room, kind of just like looking around, trying to find stuff, but yeah, nothing.
I guess I will follow slowly.
100. Remember, your mic's muted, so the whole time I was like, had it. Your mic's muted, remember? Yeah, so that's why I was like, yeah.
But
Okay,
the
so
only thing that could be recorded was your burp.
okay, so you guys enter what seems to be this washroom.
Washroom? You mean the bathroom?
Well, I mean, like, it's just a floor of water, inch of water. There's no doors. There's no ceiling. No, anyway, doorways on the ceiling or on the walls.
Inspect the room.
Yeah. Seems fine.
It always seems fine.
Yeah.
What's the problem? That's the point. Can I? Oh, got a 20.
Seems
I
fine.
actually got something.
It works again.
You do hear, like there's an opening somewhere, but you can't see it. Like you hear some like wind blowing, but you don't know where it is.
And if I try to check with magic, I can feel a place where there's more or less of it.
That's your call.
I just asking the game master if I can do it. I have no idea if I can.
Yeah, you would have to use detect magic to like see specifically. Otherwise, once more you feel around and everything around you is magical.
Well, I guess we have to check around. We don't have so much choice. If someone has a spell or...
You see that this dark, shadowy figure kneels down near the water and like starts poking it.
Splash, splash.
And then this male with bluish greenish highlights is looking around once more and starts staring at the water, but is very confused.
Well, I investigate too, but I stay close of the others. I don't take. I try to see if I can find anything special.
Okay, roll.
Roll. Oh my god, back to myself again. Back to myself.
So you see this male elf. He starts like examining the water, examining the walls, and then he steps on his own robe and falls on the ground.
Like that. All I just saw was just like before that it was like face plant and just rolling in the water.
You gotta remember that this beautiful elf that you've known your whole life, pretty much at this point, your whole campaign life, this beautiful elf was tasked with one of the toughest missions. Holy fuck, she's like the klutz, like the.
I'm a perfect. Am I not a perfect manga heroine? Really?
She looks so powerful, but she just can't do anything by herself.
I'm pretty sure that would be like, everyone is like, I'm sure she has some dark secret notes. She just can't do it.
All right, so the dark figure runs up to you and like starts patting you, helps you up.
At least someone shows concern about me.
It was just like, what the fuck.
Oh, that's okay. You already just ran away when we were like pursued by goblins. It's fine.
I just running away.
I got it. Okay. I keep looking around all the same. I won't let myself down. Just for a one. Can I try again?
I'm just gonna watch her.
Him? You're gonna watch him?
Him.
I'm a spectacle for everyone.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Waiya, go ahead.
Watch me.
Waiya, you're going places. You
Not as bad as it could be.
you look at the man with the bluish greenish highlights, and he's scooping up the water, and he's kind of like looking at it, and then he seems to have come up with an idea, and then he walks to you, pours the water down, and he writes in a note, "Let's try steam."
To me?
Oh,
Or
like
just anybody.
Just everybody.
like he wants to. I didn't understand really the plan. In fact, to be honest.
Like
I hold them in, I'll get hit.
there's a lot of water,
Make you feel
so
water.
he's thinking
Yeah.
maybe if we somehow heat the water, it turns to steam, and the steam can show us the exit.
Ah, yes. That's just a little problem.
Yeah.
I don't have any spell for that. And I can't use any spell without to speak.
Can we ask Yuka if she could breathe fire?
Yeah, maybe she has.
Good try.
We can write it down and ask
Yeah.
her.
So the dark figure kind of like tilts its head as it's reading, and then with very bad handwriting says, "I still make noise."
But maybe if that's temporary. Do we have any better idea anyway? Honestly. Do we?
So, Mato, since you guys know it's Mato will write in a journal. Now hear me out. We can hit Xuxo.
No.
What? We can quit?
So,
like I get like mad and it starts boiling or something like that.
maybe.
I'm not sure.
Maybe they trying to hit you.
You want me to roll for you to see if you know? Okay. So you would know that you do sometimes ignite when you get hit.
Then we just have to make him angry and then he will start to boil.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe not. I don't really have any better idea then.
Side note,
Yes, we can try.
go to Safeway because I need to pick up some food and we need to get paper towels.
Okay. So, you guys would know that if there is another room, the one with
The
the
steam wheel.
rotating stone door, the one that only a child could fit through, you guys can try that, or you guys can try to do something in this room. So Xuxo says just hit me, so so
It's up to you.
So Xuxo, this black figure slowly moves up to you, and what feels like a tiny punch to your chest.
So cute.
But yeah, this female tiefling just kind of like stares at it like that didn't hurt at all.
I don't know if I want to hit him, but can I show him? Can I hit you?
She looks at you with like really sad eyes, like she doesn't want to hit you, but she wants to know if it's okay. Or he, sorry, this male elf.
This male elf.
I do what I can, okay?
Just shrugs, I guess.
Okay, so roll for attack.
It's really not ready. If you get a 20, I'm gonna kick you.
I'm sure I get something like that. No, I'm still myself.
So this male elf pulls out a dagger, and you can see that he's like kind of shaking it when he's holding it to you. And he kind of like looks away when he's trying to slash it at you, but he's like just not making contact, but he's like really worried to hit you.
Oh my god.
And then
You
Xuxo,
said you didn't want a 20. I didn't make a 20. Make a 3.
Xuxo, you feel somewhat lighter. You turn around and this black figure is holding your hammer and she's trying to hit you with your hammer. It's really heavy.
All I
So
can see is Mato walking up to Xuxo and then just like literally punching him in the face.
so Mato walks up and slaps you in the face for 1 point of damage.
God damn it!
Now you have a spell, tiefling only. If you got hit, you can throw fire at whomever hits you.
What?
This whole situation
Where
with
would I
this
wanna
music is
throw
so
the
perfect.
fire at, though? Obviously not Mato.
It's a reaction. Like you got so mad that you just burn whoever just hit you.
Oh. I guess I would try not to hit Mato. Just aim for the...
Are you sure about that? Okay, so this is called Hellish Rebuke. That's what it's called. So. I need you to roll this.
Six, 7, and a 5.
6, 7, 5. So, this female tiefling ignites. 6,
7 and 5.
6, 7, 5. 18, 9. Okay. So yeah, so Zuzo, this female tiefling ignites and starts heating up the room. You see that this male human is on fire and like he starts like patting himself and like falling in the water. He seems to have taken some damage, but
I'm so sorry, Mato.
but just as planned, the steam rises, goes up to the ceiling, and to the far right hand corner, the steam escapes. It's about 15 feet in the ceiling.
Yes, we have to continue this way then.
Wait, 15 feet into the ceiling?
Yeah,
What do you
so
mean by that?
the steam seems to be escaping out of
Like it's going up?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you look up and it seems like a solid ceiling. There's no holes up there, but the steam is escaping out of this one area.
We have to check it. Thing.
Okay, so you guys go over there. How do you guys plan on going up? It's 15 feet in the ceiling.
Do I have enough strength to throw them all up there?
The mall?
Not all together, but separately.
You can try. Who do you want to
But
throw
do you
first?
want to try?
Oh. Should we throw Yuka or...
Just,
Yeah.
it'll be easier to throw Yuka.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, poor Yuka.
No! It's a 1!
No.
So, this female tiefling walks over to this dark figure, grabs it, chucks it into the ceiling, and its face hits the ceiling. Boom!
Oh no! You're
Horrible
bad,
parenting.
Dad. You eat a baby.
You need to roll that.
Whoa.
4? Oh, Yuka!
Oh no, you can't.
Oh no!
I won't let you touch her anymore. Never.
Oh no. Okay.
13. I thought it
No.
was 13.
It goes from 6? Alright, because oh, sorry. So she was originally at 2 life. Right? And you hit her for 9.
What?
4?
9.
4 plus 5, which is your strength.
Well,
You
And-
don't touch her anymore.
And
Oh no.
you start hearing crying
oh,
Oh
as she's rolling on the floor crying.
no.
And then
I come to her. I
uh,
try to
and then
cheer her up.
you hear, "Who's crying?"
I come to you.
Oh,
I
shit.
try to comfort her.
Okay,
Try to calm her down.
roll a d20.
Please be nice with me.
Oh.
Oh, not so bad,
Yeah, so,
but it could be worse.
so I'm,
more
assu-
like-
I'm assuming you calm her down like as quietly as possible, right?
Yeah, but I'm soft, I'm cute, and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shy.
Did you say you're soft and cute?
So you don't exactly know where to touch exactly, because like again it's this dark shadowy figure. Like there's really no like solid object. It's kind of weird. But you know, you start like just petting in a general direction, and you can hear that the crying like starts to like, you know, get quieter and quieter. But like it's just it becomes a
Oh, I just try to keep doing
Okay.
till that you guys is better.
well, yeah.
And I give a very, very angry look at the red tilly.
So this male elf looks at you with "You're dead to me," and once more, in typical Xuxo fashion, complete straight. Because as far as Xuxo knows, he threw a shadow.
He just doesn't know it's Yuga.
That's your call.
Do you want to acknowledge you hurt your child?
We're just being a corner and crying while you guys figure out how to
Well,
get it up there.
actually, when she's crying, you would hear that it's her voice. So I guess it would trigger that. Yes, this is Yuka.
And he goes to the corner and just like do the
Okay, so this female tiefling walks to the corner and just kneels down in the corner. And okay, so that happened.
But you trying to figure something out.
Okay.
And
Oh, yeah.
you guys look in the corner, and Mato has her hand cupped, ready to lift whomever.
God damn it.
And she's
She's
just kind of
watching.
looking at you guys like, what?
Why?
Oh my god, we are so useless. Worst team ever. If that's us saving the world, I don't
I'm
know
just
how we will
imagining
make
Yuga
it.
just like flop. Just
Like,
like,
it was just boom. Like you were like 3 feet off from the hole.
Okay, let's follow a better plan now, please.
So Vaya,
That's your job.
do you go up?
Yes, I will. For my kid.
Okay. Oh, okay, nice. So you stand on Vaya's Mato's hands, like in her hands, and she starts to lift you up higher and higher, and then she's fully stretched out her arms, and you reach through the hole, and you find a ledge. Now I need you to roll a d20 to see if you can lift yourself up.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
No problem. Like
Oh yes.
you being so angry at this female tiefling, you just pull through. So yeah, you're on top now. And
I have the rope still.
I don't know, weird question. So, does it just change the gender or actually the whole thing? Like, hormones, gender?
you can make an Arcana check. Try to figure it out.
I guess, is that a d20?
Yeah, d20.
20.
20. It's just an illusion.
Oh.
So Vaya, you climb up here and you pull out your rope, and you hear bloop, 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 bloop. As you look over, you see a goblin cooking something in a pot, and he's holding what seems to be the Nol Ben Na in his hands,
The Nobina?
the unheard
What?
bell.
Oh.
You see a small red goblin looking back at you with the unheard bell in his hand, and he seems to be cooking, but he stopped as he's staring at you.
It's about the noise.
I don't know what I would think, but somehow I just take it like an illusion, I guess. Maybe I just would wave at it like hello.
So this female elf waves at you.
Takes
Is it
a
female?
spoonful of soup as I stare.
Just as he's drinking the soup.
I just think I have no time to waste with illusion. I guess in my mind I would be like it is too easy or something. I don't know if it's real or not yet.
Okay. So this female
But,
elf pulls up his robe, turns around, and starts feeding it down the hole.
Wait. Is it not an illusion alone for the agendas anymore?
Yeah, it was
No,
only,
I changed.
It was only that hallway and this. that
Oh,
room.
okay.
I changed of
you-
room.
Yeah. So, Waiya, aside from that goblin, you see a door. You want to try to just pull whomever up, or you want to tie the rope somewhere?
Do I see anything to tie the thing up?
The goblin. The door.
I guess I will go for the door because the goblin. Like no. I
So-
will tie the thing to the door.
Okay, so you tie the rope to the door, and the whole
And
time,
I keep pulling too, not
Yeah.
only the door.
yeah. So the whole time the goblin's just kind of like staring at you as you're doing this, and then you feel a tug on the rope.
Yeah, I just tug twice, like it's okay, you can come.
Okay. So emerging from the hole, you see Yuka, and she has a swollen eye.
Oh.
And then she sees the goblin, and then she sees you, and she's very confused.
I just shrug like, don't care about it yet, please.
So, so Yuka slowly tiptoes over to Waiya, who's standing at the door. And yeah, once more, she is very confused.
I just wait that everyone is here. Yeah. I just don't want to.
Xuxo, you feel a tap on your shoulder as you are crying in the corner.
He just looks back.
Yeah, you look over and you see this human with the greenish bluish highlights, and then he points at a rope.
I guess he has to get up there though and
Okay.
face
Make a check.
Waiya's evil eye.
Make a check.
Huh?
Make a check.
God damn it, one.
For once, it is not me.
So
So they
Xuxo,
go throw your child at the wall.
so Xuxo starts climbing up the rope, and then he makes it above, and you see this goblin, and you're kind of confused at first. This goblin, and you see Waiya once more. You see Waiya, and she's like examining like Yuka's face, and she looks over to you of like, you, and you for the first time in your life, you are scared.
Mother's instinct.
And your hands become sweaty, and you slide down.
Let's
You will
remember.
land on Mato.
No. Hold on. And boom! You look down, and yes, you are standing on top of this human.
Oh my god.
It's just like goblin, just like the
The goblin must be so like, I will keep
Yeah.
eating the soup and I will keep watching like best movie ever.
Dinner and a show.
You can see he's thoroughly entertained.
He's like, he has like a really like happy grin, and he's just kind of.
Right on the TV.
Alright. So this time, Xuxo, you see this human just kind of looks at you. He's just like, "Ugh." And then he just starts climbing up. Okay. So
Basically.
So-
Oh, so you're just like climbing up the thing and just like flipping me off.
so he makes it to the top, and once more, just like the others, he sees this goblin, and the goblin waves at him. And then she just kind of waves back. And then she comes over, but yeah, and then Xuxo wants to make a check to see if
Oh,
he can
God
climb
damn
up.
Will you make it?
No, God, I keep getting a 1.
The curse! I cursed you!
You are frightened. You're like, I don't want to see that face again. So you don't even bother to climb up. So, Waiya, you do.
Well- when I see that there's so much trouble, I come to check, and I'm like, come, it's okay. I'm
So-
still angry at you, but
So Xuxo, while you're just like contemplating to yourself, you look up and you see this male elf once more, brown hair, blue eyes, looks at you, and starts like just like with angry eyes, just like, get up here.
Now.
Now I need to speak to you.
11.
Okay. So Waiya, you see this female tiefling, looking kind of sad. It's slowly but surely just pulling herself up the rope.
I will be the best mom ever, for sure. I can't carry one.
Alright, so Xuxo, once more you get to the top and you see this goblin and your whole family, or your whole party with you. And you look
No
at...
questions asked, he brings out his head.
So Xuxo grabs onto his hammer, and then you look at Yuka and
Oh no!
you see the swelling in her face.
Feel the guilt.
Yo, I just give him a freaking potion.
Xuxo pulls out a potion and hands it to her. And she's kind of confused because she can't see her face. But she takes the potion and she just puts it in her bag.
I write that this is a health potion.
Oh, again, she can't see her face, so she doesn't know that she's swelled up.
Wait,
Okay,
that's
the
right.
goblin's gonna read the room and take a few steps back. He doesn't want anything to do with this shit.
The goblin backs himself into a corner. And then at this point you see Mato, and she seems to recognize the bell, and she points at the bell.
Just concentrated on you.
I just feel like, yes, I saw it, but I'm not
Family
sure.
business. Family business.
Yeah, can I approach the goblin
Yeah?
carefully?
Okay, so this female elf, brown hair, blue eyes, slowly makes her way up to you.
Light wave.
A very gentle wave from the goblin.
I wave back, and I'm. Is it normal for a goblin to wave back? Usually, I think not, but.
Make a check. Just a quick check. This is gonna be a quick check.
Yeah.
Goblins are very strange creatures. You could pretty much see them as kids with evil intent. So, if a goblin waves at you, it's either trying to lure you into a trap, or itself is honestly confused.
Take a wild
This
guess.
helped me.
You could pick whichever one.
Can I check around, like, if I see any trap or...
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Looking around, yeah, you don't
Whoops.
see anything really per se. The soup that this creature made smells horrible.
Ugh.
Oh, what's this?
I just turned back to the others, like, shrug. That's real. I would poke the goblin, but I wouldn't try. I don't dare.
At that point, you would see one of your mics on.
Was it? Oh, because I had to recall back.
So as you turn around, you see Yuka taking taking a sip of the potion.
Me, I see. Oh, okay, yeah.
And then Mato is just like has like her hands out. She's just like gesturing at the goblin like the bell is right there.
Yes, but I'm not sure because this is a world place of illusion. Then I prefer to take.
So from behind you, a glass vial shatters. Gets thrown and shatters next to the goblin as Yuka threw the potion, the empty vial at the goblin. But it missed. So it shattered right next to you.
Goblin looks towards the group and exclaims vocally, "Why'd you do that?"
So the
He
goblin is speaking.
He
And then-
spoke.
And then Yuka kind of like surprised, and then she points at her mouth. And-
Can we hear anything? Can we hear someone complaining about the fact he spoke? Not.
the what?
She's talking about the voice.
Actually, when we speak, we hear the voice of.
Yeah. You don't hear it, but you heard this goblin speak.
And they speak human as well, other language that their
It's-
own usually.
It was like a weak common, so it was like, what? Why'd you do that?
Then he can speak our language.
Yes.
And is it usual to goblins to do that?
Some goblins have been known to do that. I'll say if you're 16, you know this. Some goblins have known to be able to speak common, very like weak common, but like nonetheless, it's easy to understand.
Okay. I point at the bell.
She points at your bell.
Yes, broken bell.
Yes, broken bell.
Broken bell. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, okay. I don't know what I should do. I'm so confused. I guess my character is confused too.
So she's kind of like contemplating. Xuxo, do you want to do anything? You heard this goblin talk with no scary
it
voice
doesn't
that
seem-
followed.
And it doesn't seem to be aggressive for now.
She pointed to the bell, right?
Mhm. And then he said, "Yeah, it's broken."
Let's just plain out say we need a bell.
So Xuxo says, "We need the bell." And then once more you hear, "God damn it! Who is talking?" And the goblin smiles. And
goblin
waves.
smi-
The goblin smiles and waves.
Oh my.
And Yuka is extremely scared. And Mato's like looking at the ceiling like, what the fuck?
Can I just write And
Can I
show the
just,
goblin
smash
why
this goblin, please?
why can you speak and we can't?
Okay, so she writes it down in her journal, shows it to you.
I try to see if he can understand this.
It's your call if you want to understand it.
Yeah, I don't know if he understands. I
I can't read.
The goblin can't read.
try. Okay.
Kill you.
I sigh.
Speak. Do that voice again, George.
Which voice?
The goblin voice.
I can't speak.
I can't read.
Yeah, so you need to be talking like this. A little more louder.
Oh,
Yeah, like the other day, as in lean in.
oh.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing now?
He can't read. What can I do?
There's a door
If it-
right next to Yuka.
I can't even fight. I mean, if that's the right bell, we should take it. But
Can I whisper to
we
them?
can't go for a fight, and this thing can speak, and we can't, and I don't want to get killed.
You can try to whisper if you want.
Oh god, if Susan knows how to
You
whisper.
will hear.
You
You
want
will hear.
to try to whisper?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Did,
What
Did
did
we
Waiya
try
say?
already?
Don't ask him. I kind of just forgot.
Via did it. If Via wrote it down, you're not near her.
What'd she write?
You're not near her. So you wouldn't know what she wrote.
Oh yeah.
well, you can come near.
I guess. I'll take that risk.
Okay, so once more there's a pot that's heating on a like small campfire. You walk around it. And now this giant tiefling, roughly around like 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", is looking down on you. I forgot, so that's why I'm asking. And then Via shows you the book, and I believe it was
Something like, why can you speak and we can't? Wow, what was that?
sorry, that was my phone.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear a thing.
Yeah. What did you say? I'm sorry.
So on the note it says, "Why can you speak but we can't?"
Oh, okay. I guess I'll try to whisper that to him. Like I bring him close, grab it.
Okay, so you guys want to make? Are you gonna try to break out or no? Okay, so this red tiefling pulls you forward, looks at you dead in the face, and says, "Why can't you talk but we can't?" And then you hear once more, "Shut up! Oh, when I find you, I'm gonna murder you!"
Alvin cups his ear, kind of moves in. And, what?
What? You couldn't even understand!
You can see that this goblin is like having fun, and he's making it as a joke, like, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you."
Throws him down, breaks up my hammer.
Okay.
What? Oh, wait.
He's very
If we
aggressive.
know-
Zuzo
we
is
know-
very aggressive.
Goblin quickly goes to his feet and goes towards the elf. Kind of like behind.
So,
Which is this.
so
Wait,
yeah,
what?
so you throw the goblin on the ground, right? And you pull out your hammer, and you're like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you!" And then he runs behind Vaya. He runs. To be more specific, he runs underneath her, in between her legs to get behind her.
Why did I get hit? The goblin did it!
You see Ghibli movies? You see when they have like shutters all on the
Oh,
wall
you
bar?
see-
I'm like this. Like, what the fuck?
And
And,
it was just like this.
I don't dare to move first. I'm like, I'm gonna kill someone.
So, Kublik, you pop out on the other side, and you see this little girl with like a swollen eye. She's kind of like holding
thought
in a
she drank
laughter.
it.
Yeah, she drank it, but it takes time to heal.
Mm.
And she's trying to like hold in a laughter as you pop out on the other side.
Kind of leans into the child, looking at this wound, and glares at what appears to be the parents.
You want to make us feel guilty?
and then Mato walks up to you very carefully, and she holds out her hand towards the bell.
High five.
And the goblin high fives her. Alright, so what's everyone doing?
Xuxo wants to
still-
hit it
it's-
so bad.
Is he still under my dress? Even if
No,
he...
no. He ran through your dress basically.
Oof,
Yeah, he's on the other side of you.
better.
You,
Uh,
you want to make
we
a
need-
perception check to see if you saw anything?
What?
Xuxo
No,
will
no.
kill you
Okay.
either
Not
way.
interested in this. Not interested.
Okay.
Life
What?
first.
I was gonna say for George if he wanted to make a perception check to see if he saw anything of value underneath you. But he's like no, it's fine.
You got a witch to kill you then.
Yeah, which one and even can wake you.
And the tiefling too.
All right, so what are you guys gonna do? There is a door right next to Yuka.
Yes, but there's the bell in the hands of this goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is important too. And we're just trying to figure out what to do.
You look at Mato, and she does 4v1.
What she does?
She does with her hand 4v1.
4 versus 1.
Oh. Yes, but
Alright,
we'll
let's
make
get it.
noise. For sure we will make noise. But we can try if you want. I can fight. I don't have a spell, but it
I-
can be used without to speak.
Okay, so Waiya being the closest to him, what are you gonna do? Waiya?
Ah, it was me.
Yeah, since you're
I'm
the
just
you're the closest one to him, so what are you gonna do?
I'm showing the bell and I'm like, give it to us, gesture.
So she just has her hand out as well.
Gives a deep sigh, giving her a high five, and head towards the door.
So the goblin sighs, high fives your hand, and then walks out the door.
Okay, I'm like Xuxo do something.
Oh, Xuxo goes to stop him.
Alright,
You can do what you want.
Xuxo, you chase, right? I
Yeah.
need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
5.
5.
Kill me.
As soon as you walk through the door, something takes over you. You don't know what it is, but you just start walking into the room. Via,
Right.
you just saw Xuxo run to the door, look around, and then walk inside.
And the goblin?
You don't know where the goblin is. He walked into this room.
You're a trickster, aren't you?
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Well, I have a look, but I try to see where is the goblin without to come inside the room. Because I'm wondering.
You open the door and both Xuxo and the goblin are missing.
Oh god.
You should have earphone with you. My phone needs to be charged.
What happened?
Oh, I'm charging my phone and I don't have
Oh, okay.
a jack.
Oh, that's right, you got that weird one.
Very confused. I look around and I just turn to the others and I gesture like they are not here. I don't see them.
Yuka runs inside.
No.
Even though he
You want to try to stop her?
If I can, yes.
Okay, roll.
He-
And she has to try to beat you. So roll a d20. You grab her by her collar, and you yank her back, and she just kind of looks at you, and she's like, you know, like really, really, really energetic, and she's like pointing through the hallway, like.
She really wants to come back. But I say we have.
Yeah, you get the idea that she's worried about Xuxo.
Okay. I just heard that we all dance because we can't see what is in the room.
Okay. So Xuxo.
And maybe I say maybe I show Mato to do the same because since I can't see anyone inside this room, we keep holding hands.
Okay. So you walk in.
We don't really have the choice, I guess.
Okay,
Fun.
so I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god, will I be wise or will I be so bad again? Oh no. It's okay.
You feel something like surrounding you, but like you're like, oh no, this is bad, and then you shake it off. And you look at Yuka, and Yuka's looking back at you, and she seems a bit worried still, but she's there.
Okay. Well, we continue then.
Okay. So as you guys get around here, you see Xuxo staring into a hole. A large hole. And across the hole is the goblin. And Xuxo, on the other side of the hole, wait, why don't you see this? Where is this?
It's not a solid object.
Boom, there's a hole. Get it?
Magic.
So also on the other side of the room, there's a mannequin, just a regular
God.
wooden mannequin. And Xuxo, from your perspective, you see Waiya over there, and she is attached to a wooden beam, and she is being ignited on fire.
Oh. That doesn't seem to shock. You were too scared.
I'm thinking, hold on.
At
It's
least
okay,
she's warm.
She just has to keep the look to the flames and it will be fine.
No, Xuxo just kind of looks at it like, damn, she's hot.
Shut up.
I would slap you.
I know you would.
So what do?
So there's a hole.
You don't see the hole. You just see Waiya, and she's burning on
Wait,
this.
where's like you should put like a
Basically,
little thing.
where the G is.
Let's see.
And at this point, you hear her screaming in pain. And she's begging. She is begging you to help her.
I wanna go help.
All right. So, from this point of view, you guys see Xuxo just run and fall down the hole. Unless you guys want to try to stop in some way, shape, or form.
I just I can't even call him down.
Just like ridiculous.
I would.
That's how I enjoyed it.
We would run to him, I guess.
Okay, make a check.
I make a check.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, I get random calls.
You run as quickly as you can as you see Xuxo fall down this hole, and you reach out and you manage to grab his.
No, it's an end or something.
I guess his armor. It's just like a lace. It's just like a tiny leather lace. But
Oh, the strap for his weapon.
yeah, but you take 3 points of damage, Waiya.
Me?
Yes, as he is really heavy and you are carrying him in one arm.
Ouchie. Oh, I
Hurt
keep
everyone,
getting.
don't you?
No.
I saved you for this. I hope you will remember.
Xuxo, once more, from your perspective, you just hear Waiya crying in pain, and she says, "Why aren't you helping me? I thought I trusted you."
It's like I must save her.
Just look up.
And then what are you doing, Cooper?
I'm just watching.
Yuka runs over and like tries to like grab onto his strap as well. And then Mato just like stares at Gooblik like, what the fuck?
Kind of gestures like, I'm all the way over here. What am I to do?
So, Via, from the corner of your eye, while you and Yuka are pulling up Xuxo, you just see Mato run and jump across.
What?
The fuck?
She looks at you, Gooblik, and she's like, and then she points back at Xuxo. And then she's trying to communicate with this goblin, but she can't speak. But Via, make a check to see if you can pull Xuxo up.
Oh.
Okay, so with both you and Yuka working together, you guys really just try your best to pull him up. But oh my god, fucking heavy. But make a check to see if you break out. 10. So, you see from your perspective, her legs start to turn red, and then her whole body just gets engulfed in flames. As once more you hear her crying in pain.
And at this moment, Gooblik
Get
would
ready
like to
for
make
the
his
trauma.
exit.
Okay, so after you guys pull Xuxo up, you look up to see where Mato is, and you see Gooblik running down a door, like.
She did steps and it too close.
I worked so hard to get him up. Why he's down now?
And Mato runs up to the door, and she looks through, and she's just like, ugh! And then she turns around and sees you guys. She's not gonna separate the party. But after, roll one more time. Unless you want to stay in this nightmare.
20.
Alright. So after she gets completely engulfed in flames, you see her turn to ash as her bones crumble to nothingness, and the darkness subside, and you see around you, on your left, Yuka, and on your right, Via.
What the fuck?
Cry.
Yeah. You see Xuxo, he's like sweating.
Yes, cry out loud.
Torture you. We'll kill that fucking goblin.
You say
And
that.
then Yuka like pats your chest and then points at Mato. And you see Mato, she's like pointing at the door on the other side of this hole.
So like, I snap at it, and did I? No, I didn't see it. Never mind.
Yeah, you look up and you see a mannequin. That's where Via was.
I'm just looking like what happened, but and just patting his shoulder like, yeah, you okay?
They're just like, look at me and hug her.
So, he just looks at you and then just gives you a giant bear hug. Oh, I don't see it.
That's a feeling roller coaster, you know. I'm surprised, but I just hug him back like, yeah, I'm okay, it's fine.
Okay, so how do you guys plan on getting across?
Yeah, we are going to try
Okay, so
to join Mato.
okay, so all three of you guys step back to the wall, and I need each one of you guys to roll a d20.
Oh,
Ah,
What'd you get?
9.
9.
4.
You could just threw them.
So
No.
So all three of you guys run and jump. Vroom. Only Yuka gets across.
God damn it.
But you guys grab onto the ledge, and you guys are like trying to grab whatever you guys can. And then Yuka jumps back and like tries to like grab onto you guys. Xuxo being the first one in her reach. And then Malta runs over and would try to grab So, Waiya, you get pulled up by Mato. But Xuxo, you're stable. You're not moving. But Yuka is having a really hard time keeping you up.
Is she actually
When
doing
I-
anything?
Yuka is
When
holding
I'm up,
onto your
I
arm
come-
like,
Oh.
oh god.
When I help, I help Yuka.
No problem. Okay, so all three of you guys work together, and then Xuxo gets pulled up. And Yuka's like really, really tired.
Oh, poor thing.
And then Mato pats your shoulder like really, really fast, and she's like pointing at the door like, we have to go.
Yeah. I knew that. I not knew. And I follow. I go to the door too.
Okay. So, I'll lead it away. You see that the hallway splits.
Don't trust me with a child in my hand.
Which way do you want to go?
Do we have any clue where the goblin went or
You,
not?
you could try to find his tracks.
I will try. Woohoo! Let's see what I get. Wow, 6. I'm so surprised. Again.
She's
So
got so
yeah,
many
you
pickles.
you have no idea where this goblin went, but Yuka points this way.
Yuka?
Yeah, Yuka points
We
this way.
follow Yuka. We don't question Yuka. Never.
Okay, and you guys see a small wooden door that seems to be cracked open.
Okay, we follow, I guess.
Investigate. Oh.
Investigate, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't die.
8.
8, 10.
Then,
Abby, you're giving
Is
me
it
bad
trap?
rolls.
With alarm.
that's because you're still under the shock.
So you looked at the door and yeah, you don't notice anything, and you push it open and nothing happens,
Well, not so bad.
and you go inside.
Keep going then. Yeah, we have to.
Okay, so on the inside, you guys see Gooblik, the goblin, and what are you doing? Oh, he's laying on the ground, holding his head up in one hand, and just looking like one of those pictures you draw
Oh, so he's-
nude.
No, I was gonna say he's posed as the lady, the sexy French woman on a couch, basically.
Yeah, just laying on the ground, staring at you with a smile, twiddling with the unheard bell. And you see around him, behind him exactly, is a small campfire that seems to be put out. Around that is a bunch of bones. In the far off corner, you do see a painting over here, and you smell poop and pee.
Lovely.
Opens the door, it goes back to the... No, kidding.
It's just lucky we can't cast spells.
Xuxo leaves.
What? What are you doing?
Gooblik does the
Bye.
lovely gesture over his body.
Ew.
Gooblik gives you the eyes of you like what you see.
Oh god. He's naked?
No,
No.
Oh
he's
God,
just
no.
laying
No.
he's just laying like
No.
that.
Oof.
It's you made it this far. Here's your reward.
Oh god.
So what do you want to do? Or do you
can
want
I
to say
see
anything?
Xuxo still? Can I see Xuxo still?
Yeah, he just left the door, so you could still see him.
I just trying to come back.
He's not looking at you though.
I throw an obsidian.
Okay,
No.
roll a d20. Just to see if you hit him. Just to see if you hit him.
I just want to say this now. You guys are gonna kill each other.
We know.
So Waiya, you
I totally missed you.
yeah, you have a very very weak arm, and you throw it, and it hits the wall. We're like over here.
It can be logical because I just tried to hold back a big tiefling, and I ruined my arms and got 3 points of damage, right?
No.
Huh?
No, you're good.
That can be that.
You're good. You're good. So, Zuzo, do you continue down the hallway? You haven't heard anything.
I swear you will face my dead look again. It will come back.
I don't want to deal with that.
You don't have to.
I know I'm gonna.
Yeah, sorry.
I know I'm gonna have to deal with something else in there.
Well, what do you do?
And what?
Do you walk back or do you
I'm
just?
gonna go back.
So Zuzo walks back to you guys, very unhappy. What are you guys doing? Gooblik is still laying down with a nice little tiny smile, goblin smile, looking at both of you guys. kind of gives one of you guys a wink, but you guys don't know who.
It's just like Zuzo's like
Zuzo is very uncomfortable.
he hides behind me.
That's not worse than the guy that wanted to draw you and I don't know what back in the inn, right?
Tiberius, yeah.
Yeah, Tiberius that we don't know if he's still alive or not
What are you
because
guys
he
doing?
went alone.
What are you guys doing? This music is so appropriate for this.
Yeah, this
I
music
can't
is
hear it.
perfect.
Yeah, you guys can't hear it because
I
of
know
recording
it.
and copyright. So
So Gooblik gets up
Gooblik stands up. Okay.
and sends a vocal message internally.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I'm bored. Anybody hungry?
Okay. So that's what you
I
guys
know
hear.
who.
You want to roll for performance to see if they believe you were talking.
Since he used message,
So,
now we can.
It is quite obvious that he is casting message. Like
Yes,
you've
but-
cast message before, and he's like trying to like play it cool, like this is how loud he actually is, but he's not.
Yes, but message works with them.
You can
Wait.
try.
Well, I
I
can
mean,
try
like
to.
this goblin seems to be able to do it.
I can try to use message then, but I'm.
Since his roll was a natural one, you know that he sent you a message, so which means that you can reply if you want.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to answer by
No, I mean like
That's.
so the way message works is you whisper.
I hear you whisper a message, and I can reply with a whisper.
Yeah.
Nobody can overhear,
Yes.
but this is still vocal. Then I don't know if I can. Well, okay, let's try. I don't have any better idea.
Okay, so you're gonna try your message, or you're going to try to use his message.
My message maybe.
Okay, so what do you say?
I hear someone just laughing in the background. Well, you had your little fun now. Will you stop?
So you say that out loud because you whisper it, and you hear once more. God damn it! Gooblik! Find out!
Okay. Then I guess this
But
thing
you
is
heard
the.
that message.
Yeah.
I got the message.
I guess that's the.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I guess that the one we have in front of us is the guy, which is working for the Van King.
He just has a thumbs up.
It's like I'm gonna kill him.
You can try.
There's something like beyond that area, and I don't want to pass it.
I don't want to
Yes.
pass it either.
You guys see a painting of that white hair, blue beard dwarf that you guys walked in on while he was taking a shower. It's hanging on the wall.
If I see a pile of bones and I smell poop and pee, nope.
Okay.
That's why I left the room.
Okay, so what else are you guys gonna do?
Now, I do want to mention, the painting is a portrait. It hits the ground up.
Okay.
It's a very large
Oh,
painting.
it's one of those large
It's
ones.
a large thing. You wanna do anything?
Oh no, I'm enjoying the show.
Is anyone else doing anything?
I don't have any way to act, and if we get inside this room, I don't dare to imagine what can happen. But I guess we have to do something all the same, right?
Too bad you wasted the
There was
18 there.
another pathway you could take.
Huh?
Back down the hallway. You could go another way.
I could. Well, I can ignore this guy and go back, and we take the second.
Yeah, I just
second-
leave already.
Alright, so everyone
That's what
just
you
walks
wanted
out.
to do?
I'm just giving you suggestions. You could talk.
Yes, but that's
you try
no,
talking
but
to him, but nothing seems to be working.
No, nothing seems to be working, and I feel like if we keep following this guy, we will just get into more troubles. That's my
Okay,
my
so
impression. But again, since I made so bad rolls, maybe my impression is so bad too. I can't trust myself, you see.
So, I'm just gonna mention this now. He did wait in the room till the whole group got there. When you guys were climbing the rope. He did not attack.
Yeah, he did not, but since the beginning, he's just trying to make fun of us, and he's like enjoying our.
he's
There
a
we go.
goblin.
Yeah, I got it. But this room sounds not so good for me. And I'd already. You know what? How many points I got of damage? Just you want to know? I'm like, I have 12
Yeah.
points of damage, and I didn't even fight. Okay. I didn't even fight for it. That's why. That's why I'm just like, I don't know what to do, because if I do something, I will probably get more points of damage and just die before the final fight.
Okay.
Mato, what do you want to do? Or Xuxo or anyone? I don't want to be the one to take decisions now.
Okay.
Please spare me.
So Mato is just very confused, and once more she does 4v1.
That's what you want. Let's go for it and let's take the damage and go with it. But this room, it smells.
Now, Gooblik fades into the shadow towards the portrait.
So Gooblik's seeing that everyone's starting to be aggressive, slowly start to back up. And everyone follows?
Do we have a choice anyway?
You always have a choice by it.
Yeah, we always have the choice. Yes, right.
Okay,
Oh,
so walking in, you can see that there's pee in this corner and a pile of poop in this corner.
Lovely. That's your home.
Exactly.
Is that your home?
This square is shielded painting.
Okay. I guess we approach with all the cares we can.
So you're attacking Gooblik?
I have a choice. I can't send spells without to wake up whatever is inside this room or inside this place.
You guys attacked me first.
So
Huh?
what are you doing, Waiya? What are you doing?
Oh, I forgot the mic was that close.
Yeah.
We didn't attack you. We're going
You
to.
threatened
but...
me.
Can someone take decisions for me for once, please?
Okay, Xuxo, what do you want to do?
Why me? I'm horrible at decisions.
Ah! I approach as slowly and carefully as I can because do I have the choice? Again. We have to do something.
Okay. So, while you guys are waiting, you guys hear, "Go black, black, go black," from the
Which
door
means?
from the door that you guys came from.
Oh god,
And-
this was so big.
Shit. That's good. Always good. We can't see what is behind the door yet.
I'm gonna
Right.
move to the side of the corner on the right.
What?
Ew.
So you
What?
said to the right corner?
Mhm.
Okay.
Away from the door in case.
Okay, so Xuxo goes to this corner.
And brings up my hammer.
I like how you are meant to be the tank of the group.
I'll be right back in a moment.
Hmm?
I need to switch account very quick. Give me 1 second. That's why the music stopped.
Ah, the music is still here on my side.
Oh.
So-
Oh no, that's actually here. Oh no. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for this. That looks like this is a good episode.
As long as you don't monetize it, you should be fine.
I am monetizing. I'll just unmonetize this one.
What is he doing?
I think. So yeah, that's what you hear. You hear go black, go black.
Oh, it seems to be one of your friends. Well, since we don't know what is going, we maybe hide a bit, like the Zod did, because this is indeed a good idea, and
Okay,
we
so
don't really have any other.
Do you hide with Xuxo or do you hide in the other corner?
Maybe we hide in another corner instead, not to attract the attention in the same places, maybe.
Because looking around, the best place that you could probably hide, maybe from visual sight, is in a pile of poop. There's really
Ew,
nowhere
no.
to hide in here.
I don't want to hide in a pile of poop.
Nope.
Thank you. No.
Well, you guys split up. And Gooblik, what are you doing?
You're gonna get stuck.
I get very close to the painting.
Okay. And then you guys hear once more. Go black! It's tutor time!
Huh?
It's tutor time.
It's what?
Tutor time. Like teaching time.
Gooblik explain very loudly. Come on in.
And you guys hear and then you guys just hear just a
Oh.
and this is what you see. Oh no, wait.
Oh, that tiny thing.
Yeah, it's so tiny.
God, what is this?
It's gross. I'm gonna chop its head off
Gross.
like it's Medusa.
It is a head.
Yes.
It's just a head.
It's just a head.
Oh my god.
I'm uncomfortable.
And
You can be, I guess.
you see that the tentacles are looking everywhere in the room, and each one of you guys has a tentacle pointed right at you guys. And this
Oh, the
guy,
Wait.
eyeballs.
this guy is looking straight at Gooblik. Friends?
Gooblik simply smiles and looks at them all.
You look at us.
Yeah. Gooblik smiles, and he looks at all four of you guys.
And asks, friend?
Friend, like
Do
you
cast
speak
message?
about the thing or you speak
Yes.
about us? Oh, this is your friend.
Yeah, so he casts message on all four of you guys, and asks you guys, friends?
No. No, not really.
I want to say yes so I don't get attacked.
Do you whisper it?
No, but it won't play to do the voice cast thingy.
She did before, and she got in trouble.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
can't.
you can only reply to me.
I use my own message. That's
You
why
would-
I
you
got.
would hear yes from a female.
Yes,
Yeah.
friends.
Oh. Hi. And he's like looking around at all of you guys, and like you see this big
Jesus
bulbing
Christ.
eye, just like looking at each one of you guys in detail, like looking up and down your body and looking around you, and it's just like, hi.
I'm traumatized, but hi. Well, just waving like, what the fuck? What is happening in this place? Someone can tell me.
Let me see who he goes for.
I don't understand.
So Waiya, he goes for both you and Yuka first, and like these eyeballs on his tentacles like surround you. They're just like looking at both you and Yuka is just kind of like staring at Gooblik, just like.
Gestures of
I-
hand, calm down.
I just keep a bit Yuka behind
And you
mother
can,
instinct, you know.
and you can see like all its saliva, like this green saliva, and like his razor sharp teeth. And he just looks at you guys once more, and he says, "Friends." And then he flutters over to Mato and Zuzo and does the same thing.
That's like what? An airport check? Okay.
And then he flies over to Gooblik. Friends teach?
Yes. Have book?
Spoof! A book appears around this head, and it's floating around. He shows it to each one of you guys, and it says how to speak common.
Oh no.
This creature's trying to learn how to speak common.
Oh no.
And then he opens it, and it looks like a children's book. Like, the first one is apple. Next one is bat. Next one is cat. The next one is dog.
Can we
Nice.
just be...
And he's trying to say each one with grace, but like apple for the first one was like apple. Yeah, he's speaking really bad. He's speaking these words really, really bad, but he's enjoying himself.
But his books are only for him?
Yeah, he has a children's book and he's reading out of it.
Well, I guess we can just stay in the corner like stupid.
Like, nope.
And like,
Getting
okay,
out of this.
watching a big floating head speaking common. Okay, with children books. Okay, my life is complete now.
Gooblik, what are you doing?
I'm laughing out loud.
Gooblik's like on the ground laughing, like, holding on to his stomach, and then this is called the Beholder. The Beholder looks like Gooblik is like, ha ha ha.
I just can imagine the characters being like, what the fuck? Like, where I am? Why?
And you would
What
really
is
kill him.
happening?
Terrifying.
And then the Beholder looks back at Gooblik and says, eat.
What?
And gestures to the pot in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So Gooblik points at the pot in the middle, and this giant creature flutters over and just starts going like a cat drinking water.
No.
I really prefer to have a daughter which is a dragon, you see? It's less strange than this.
I don't want a pet.
And you see this tongue is very, very long and flexible and kind of
Oh
like
god.
caresses the pot as it's licking it once more.
Just pats it with his tongue.
And then looks back at Gooblik, lifts up the pot with some type of psychic power, some telekinesis, brings it over to the painting, and says, eat.
Yes.
And he throws the pot in. The pot phases through the painting.
What?
Or you can look at the cheat sheet all you want. It doesn't
No,
say
I'm just
anything.
like,
So like the other painting. Remember, you guys were touching on the.
I know. I'm like,
Yeah. I
was-
got it, the
was an
painting, but I
illusion.
didn't.
Yeah, it was an illusion. So he threw the pot through the illusion, and you guys
Oh.
don't hear any clinking.
Oh, that's strange. Okay.
oh, we didn't go through that though.
We can't really interact, I guess, and see. Well, that's
you
what
can
he said. You
try.
can't read.
I'm not.
Mato's definitely keeping to herself, and Yuka does not want to get anywhere near that.
Yep, wait, it's your turn.
I don't know what to do instead of just watching and watching.
Just like,
Otherwise it-
uncomfortably watching.
Yeah, I would be too, but. we
Oh,
can't
they don't
read
sit
them.
through the whole lesson?
It seems like it.
For now, I don't know if we want to do anything.
Go
For real.
fur. Go for fur. Jack.
I'm just looking at the ones on the other corner, and I'm shrugging, and I'm like, what we do?
And then he shows you a picture of a llama, and it says, "La llama."
Aren't gonna do anything, guys?
Nope.
I think you officially terrified them.
They are
we
so.
we are shared between fear, curiousness. I don't know.
Just play that weirded out.
And disgust, maybe a bit of the two.
And then Mato writes in her journal and shows it to the beholder, and the beholder goes, "Matt,
She tries to make him read something.
You look, and it's her name, and he's struggling to read her name.
Who?
So Mato wrote
Oh,
down her
Mato.
name in her journal, and is showing this creature, and this creature is having troubles reading it. And then it looks at you, Goobleg, and says, "Goobleg."
Well, he talked to you.
Looks at Mato, and goes, "Ah!" And then Mato's just like, waves, "Hello."
Well, I guess we can try to join our friends at least. Maybe.
Okay, so slowly but surely,
Slowly.
very
Just
slowly.
Because
see
I stay in
Xuxo
front
that
of you,
corner,
Kat,
just
like,
like, no,
What the fuck?
I don't want to deal with this.
you guys join each other.
Yeah, slowly.
And Gooblik once more just hanging out with the photo. Yeah. Are you guys doing anything else? Mato,
And just
Mato taps your shoulder and then writes your name and thumbs up.
she gestures to me.
Oh, Tisuzo. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
she turns it around and faces it towards the beholder. The beholder goes, "Sugabzo." And she points at you. "Hi, Sugabzo."
It's like,
Alright. Waiya, do you do anything?
Maybe since we are in the lesson, let's try to be in the lesson till the end. if I get the book of Mato and show the word and show Mato to explain to him
Oh,
what he does.
wait, what?
Or she does, maybe that's a female.
I mean, wait, what are you trying to do? I'm sorry, I'm kind of confused.
I'm just showing the name of Mato has written the name, right?
Mhm.
I show the name to the thing. I don't know what is it. And I show Mato. And I do the same with Xuxo, and I show Xuxo.
And he repeats everything. Ka! Zabuzo.
Well, that's better than anything, right?
Are you writing anything else in the journal and showing him or no?
Try to see. It's just amuse me. Maybe I will regret it later, but just let's try. I do the same with Yuka and my name, and I show her. I show him the same.
Yeah. Waiya.
Bye.
And then you. And then you hear in the background as Gooblik is clapping. And then it looks at all of you and says, good. And then you guys hear in the distance, Gooblik! Gooblik! Did you find the intruders?
Not as yet.
That's what he said.
Just for the record, covered your guys' ass twice.
What?
So yeah, you guys would hear the voice once more saying, Gooblik, did you find the intruders?
Yeah.
And then Gooblik says, not yet. And then silence after that.
I frown a bit and I look at the goblin like, well, I don't understand because I'm shared between is he friend, is he in me? I don't know anymore.
He's just standing there with the Nobin Na, a bell that's on a stick that is almost double his size.
And he doesn't know how to read, or he's just making fun of me.
You don't know. You want to try to read him? You could roll
I
for
will try to show him again the paper, the book,
that.
and I will tell, can you read?
He just coughs.
Did he?
He just coughs.
Well, that's no use.
Message, why don't you talk?
I point at the. I gesture him that there's a voice which is angry. Like I can't because of the voice.
So she just like.
I try to show you. Maybe this is the. Maybe I point at the picture, and I show that I have to close my mouth.
Yuko would run over to you and point at her head, like she's pointing at her brain. Yuka runs up to you and she's pointing at her head.
Don't do that. The folder is afraid. No.
Oh.
Again, she can't talk to you, so she's trying to tell you by pointing at her
Yeah,
head.
we are trying. Yes, we are trying. I don't know if you understand.
You doing anything?
Me? Did she just say she doesn't like him?
You don't know who replied to you, but someone replied yes to you.
Replied yes to my question, why don't you speak?
No, it was a
No.
on the friends one.
Ah.
Yeah, on the friends one, someone replied yes to you, but you don't know who because you have 3 females and there was one female voice that said yes.
Points to the small one. Friend, yes.
She
Question
nods.
mark.
Yeah, and she nods. And then she does like a slow clap, and then the beholder, which is the head, starts biting to make a clapping imitation. Like,
Oh.
So weird.
And I try to explain again that we can speak.
Yuka grabs the book out of your hand and starts writing in it. And she shows you with a very, very bad handwriting. Speak through the mind.
Ow.
Anna. So by Yuka says, Yuka wrote in the book, speak through the mind. And she shows you, Gooblik, even though she doesn't really know if you can read or not.
But since someone spoke with the mind trick, it worked. If it was him who started, because I
Maybe.
didn't get this point.
Maybe. You could try.
Maybe.
You could try.
Try.
You have to wait for
But
Gooblik
no,
to
I
send you a
already
message.
tried, right?
Last time Gooblik sent you a message, you replied with your message spell.
Well, I will try with this message then.
So she just looks at you.
Message sent. Hi.
Yeah. So you hear in your head, hi.
Try to answer. Yeah. Hi.
And you hear hi.
Thumbs up.
Nothing happened. Oh god.
Yeah, because you didn't speak. You thought about it.
Yeah. That could have spared a lot of stupid things. Well, okay, now we can speak then. We just have to think about it.
Gooblik has to send you a message.
Yeah, okay.
So
I
which
just-
means you're the interviewer.
I'm gonna just keep sending blank messages.
Okay.
That way, without them knowing, while I think, it sends back to me.
Okay.
Okay, well, we would need this bell from you.
My gift bell?
Can I explain for short? Can I explain him the situation that we need it for a village?
Yeah, so she'll tell you that she needs your bell for the village that she's trying to protect. There's an evil man who speaks with a voice and can control people with said voice, and they need your bell to silence him.
I also tell him that if it's just for this, I wouldn't need the bell anymore then, and if he wants it back, I would give him back the bell. There's no problem about it. I'm not looking for the bell itself. I just want to help, and then I give it back.
I will give you the bell if you help the person who gave me the bell.
If I what?
If you help the person who gave him the bell.
Oh. Can you tell me more about it? Why this person needs help?
Yeah. I already gave you a summary, so.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce the thing.
Pronounce it however you fit. You're a goblin.
uh, tell. Is that an I at the end?
Telbari.
Yeah. Telbari King. Friend.
Oh, to help the head. I didn't get it.
She's asking if Telbari is the head.
No. Telbari. The voice.
The unheard king.
Yes.
And what helps in it?
Escape.
From this place?
Yes.
Oh. Can I just make a check to see if there is anything bad about this king that I know or not?
This is the first time you even heard his name.
Yes, but about the unearthed king.
You can make a check to see if the goblin's lying to you.
Well, maybe I will try.
No,
Oh, God.
he is very sincere. Like, he really wants to help this king, who seems to be his friend, because he named him friend.
Okay. And what can we do to help him go out?
I don't know.
Can we meet him?
Talk.
I want the listen, Goblin. Listen to me. I take him by the shoulders, like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to die, please. Oh, I don't want to make him hungry just to die for it, okay?
But
Because
death is escape.
we had to fight a dwarf before, and that was already very complicated, and that was not even the real one, okay?
And then you guys hear in the background as this beholder is looking at Xuxo and Mato and saying, "Water."
Who is this guy anyway? Who is
Friend.
this head? Yeah, but he has a name, maybe.
Jeff.
Jeff.
That makes me
Jeff?
think about something else.
His name is Jeff.
With 3 F's.
His name is
Jeff.
His,
Jeff.
Jeff. Okay. Okay. Where is your friend at the moment? The king.
Far end.
Okay,
at
if
the end.
Hmm?
That's basically what he said. At the end.
I speak and that he decides to come, do I have many chances to get killed in the trial or not?
Lots.
Are we? Huh?
Lots of death.
Not to death? Good to know.
And then you hear once more, X-ray.
This is just like in the corner. It's like
I just imagine Xuxo in the corner, like, I don't want to move, I don't want to hear, I don't want
Basically.
to... I don't want to do anything.
it's like extremely uncomfortable.
Okay.
Okay. Can I just come back? Can I just come back to the group to write what I heard, what I learned?
Okay, so you start writing it and everything, and then like you see like this beholder is like right next to you, and like all the tentacles are like looking into the journal because he's trying to read what you're writing.
Deep, heavy breathing.
Yeah.
I don't try to stop him. He can do it if he wants. That sounds like me when I'm trying to finish my test. Many people in college are like that.
So then, being kind of weirded out and everything, Waiya shows you the journal, and it reads everything that she has learned. That the king needs help to get out. The goblin will give us the bell if we get him out. There's a chance that we might die. Several chances.
Especially me.
And then-
Underlined.
And then in very, very
red.
small text, you see, and this is Jeff. With 3 F's. And then you hear Jeff say, Jeff.
Please, someone has to draw this, please. I'm losing it. So what's the Mato? What you thinks about it? What Xuxo thinks about it? What Yuka thinks about it?
Mato puts once more. 4 V1 or 2.
What?
4
What she did?
V2.
Why she want us to keep fighting?
She wants to fight. Mato wants to fight. That's the point. She's the mage. She wants to fight.
Yuka writes, and once
It's
more
cool,
very,
yeah.
very bad writing. ask Jeff, and Jeff goes, "Ask me what?"
Pretty,
Uh,
Yeah, Yuka's kind of scared about it, and she hands you the book. It was your book.
Yep. It's all Waiya. Pushing Waiya.
Why everyone is depending on me? Okay. I write to Jeff that that we want to decide what to do to help the king.
What? Two.
I know. I'm like holding the book and I like yes. Continue, please. Yes.
Decade. Two. Help. Yes.
At this moment, send message. He's an enemy of the king,
Okay.
so he might go berserk.
Okay, I just
Why is he in here?
take back and I just put over the I cover what I've written with something else like we're trying to help our friends in the village, and I write this instead.
Are you walking back to Kublik, or are you just?
No,
Right on
before the head turns berserk or anything, I just erase what I've written. I just put things over it. I don't know, but I'm just writing. We help friends in the village. That's it.
Where? Help. Pay up. Pull.
What?
The
People in the
village.
La la la. And it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice.
Jeff, help him. Why, yeah.
I clap.
And
Well,
then
no,
he's-
I don't clap. I make the move with my hand, but without noise. Like
and
yeah,
then-
good.
Yeah, and then he starts fighting.
But then he can speak
Wait.
if to the
Jeff
goblin
is
if
the
he sends
enemy-
message again.
Wow. Jeff is the enemy of
The king, yeah.
the king.
The unheard king.
But
Then
I'm friends
I
with both.
sent. Huh? Then I said to the goblin, "Why are you friend with the one that wants to kill everything if you want to help your king? Why are you friend with this?
Why are you friends with
Why are
Jeff?
you friends with
Why am
someone
I friends
who...
with Jeff?
Why are you friends with Jeff? And why? and why?
Nice guy.
How can you do it if you are the servant or the friend of the unheard king?
Not servant. Friend.
Not friend.
So
Yeah. Sorry.
Friends. Nice guy.
Yes, but you're friend with two people that wants to kill each other. Is it right?
Elf. No understand. Humanoids. Weird.
Ah, yes. I am humanoid too. Okay. And then this is a guardian of some sort, and if you, and he must be here for a reason, I guess.
Oh, was that towards me?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Then your king is here for a reason, right?
Misjudged.
I just don't remember. But Mato, can Mato remember me? Why?
Do you
Where
write,
the
do you write this down to her? Because you guys aren't speaking through message. You are speaking
Yeah,
through
yeah, yes, we have to write, and that's the point. But
I just
if
realized The entire situation is just Gooblik talking.
Yeah. So yeah, so
if I
look, I'll say you have it in your journal, so you've been taking notes, I'm pretty sure, and
Yes.
yeah, so the Unheard King was exiled or banished to another realm or of some sort, imprisoned in some way, shape, or form. We don't know. The three kings worked together to imprison him somewhere or kill him. You guys don't know. Now, having this information, you believe that he is imprisoned here. In the process, he cursed the land.
There's a reason why he's in here. Why would we let him out?
we can't really let him out.
Friend.
Friend.
And if you want to stay friend with a friend that is trying to learn common, I guess that's what we have to do. Not to help the Unheard King, because I don't want to be hidden by this Jeff. Yeah, Jeff.
Chef.
Jeff.
So, enemy of King?
We are not enemies. We are neutral, like Switzerland.
Sure.
See?
You just want the bell.
We just want the bear. We are no enemies. We are no friends. We just want to help our friend back in the village. That's
In a
why
very
we are.
serious tone. Out loud.
No,
Friend
no.
or enemy?
He says this out loud.
Oh,
Because basically he's giving you an ultimatum. You can't choose neutral. You have to be one or the other.
and I guess if we say no, we
And
got
then
Jeff on our ass.
yeah, and then Jeff just flies around going, friend.
There's a lot.
So it's like, please kill me.
Can we keep him as a pet now?
Oh. I turn to Mato and Xuxo and see what they want to do. Mato,
No.
you
That's
really
good.
want you really want that I take the blame for everything bad that is
Mato-
happening here, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
So Mato, she writes in her journal and passes it to you, and she says, if we have to be friends with Jeff, let's be friends with Jeff. But if the goblin has the bell, we need to be friends with the goblin. So we need to be friends with the king. So
Thank you. That's very constructive and helped me.
we might have to kill Jeff.
Oh no, Jeff is nice.
Jeff is really nice.
It's just not understood. Look at his face.
Look at this.
I'm gonna give another ultimatum. Gooblik turns his back and reaches to the painting.
And then
What?
so Gooblik turns around and puts his hand through the painting. And then Jeff shows you the book. Shows Xuxo the book in particular, because Xuxo seems very interested in Jeff. And you see, it's a picture of like, you see a bunch of animals, like in like a house or some sort. And he goes, Zoo. Basically the final letter of the alphabet.
No.
What he wants to do, I didn't. What?
So he read through the book A through Z. He just got to
Oh.
Zoo.
Oh, I get what he's doing.
Oh, so cute. He tries to be friend with you. And what do you do?
Because once more Xuxo was like very terrified and he just doesn't know what to do. He's just kind of in the corner like, ah. And,
Don't touch me.
and Jeff saw it as, this guy is really interested in me.
No. It's just like,
You do the thumbs up and then like his tentacles like kind of like move around and try to like make a thumb.
Yeah.
Ah,
So Gooblik puts his hand through the painting and starts moving it.
Is he still sending
There's something
messages?
behind there,
No,
obviously.
he's just moving his hand and looking at you guys and smile, and he's moving his hand in the painting.
There's something behind
Well,
there.
I don't know what he's doing, then I can't really act like I don't know what he's doing yet.
He's still waiting for an answer.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I
He
know
asked
what
you
he's
guys
doing.
friend or foe.
Oh, he's
Now-
just waiting for the answer. Oh, okay.
He sends each one of you an individual message. Friend, enemy, Jeff, or king.
As he continues to move his hand in the painting.
He's painting something.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
I want to write to Waiya. And it's saying that he's petting something and it must be dangerous.
So Xuxo is scared. That's basically what
Xuxo.
I read it as. He said, like, he's uneasy about the goblin because the goblin's petting something behind the painting. And then you would hear that same female voice in your head and it says king.
Still
You know
waiting
what?
for 3 other voices.
You're not gonna get
Yeah, no, I'm saying no one else hears this but Gooblik. I
Yeah.
have to tell Gooblik this. But no one else hears that, whomever says that.
I bet it's Mato.
no one heard. Oh, okay.
Because it's through message. You guys can't hear through the message. You guys can only
Yeah,
hear what
yeah,
Gooblik
we can't
says.
hear.
Yeah. So what do you
Right.
what do you guys say to Gooblik?
I'm even trying to
Christ.
see if I won't just roll the dice to decide because
Roll
I
it.
can't really decide right now.
Okay. If it's more than 10, it's yes. If it's less than 10, it's no.
But neither one of us would answer.
Huh?
It was king or...
Oh yeah. So if it's more than 10, then it's king. If it's less than 10, then it's Jeff. So if you
Jeff.
want, if you want to roll, go ahead and roll.
I guess for now we won the bell, but we just put more danger in the land if we free this king, whoever he is. And I'm not sure the others will appreciate. And just one last question. Can I remember if the other kings are known to be fair or not?
The last king you saw, Sanzar, beat up a child for his shield. But he seems to have some type of law of fighting.
And the
Oh.
others, what did they say about the kings? They are fair, right?
Kimal was the king of all kings and made sure none of the kings stood out of line. And if anyone did, he would punish them, which he did to the unheard king. Dwinar, the king of shadows, always played tricks just for fun on people.
They are all the same. The unheard king can be
Wait, this
dangerous.
king plays tricks? No. What?
You know why I ask? Because if we release a wild king, which is evil, we won't have only one single problem, but two on the head. If we survive Jeff.
Jeff.
I love that name.
Oh yeah, by the way, since you guys never asked his name, this is how you spell it.
Wait.
That is how I spell Gooblik.
Gooblik.
That's
Gooblik.
And this is why Jeff has 3 Fs.
Revenge.
No, it's because Google's that smart. Don't you know? K before C and 3 F's for Jeff. Alright, so
Damn.
what's the
But the
answer?
other side.
What's the answer? You don't know what other people are saying.
I can't know in any way. Well, if I go with the roleplay, Waiya would think that she doesn't want to put in danger more people. Then this unheard king sounds like a bad idea for her. And in another side, she doesn't know what is behind this thing. This portrait.
Yeah,
She
I was
doesn't
gonna
want
say
to
that
die.
Xuxo doesn't give a shit about other than his teammates.
Okay, so what would you say?
But he doesn't want to have to deal with anything.
So what do you say? King or Jeff?
Jeff is trying to kill the king. So
Yeah, Jeff is trying to
It's so
kill the
huge,
king.
but it's so weird.
You want to be friends with Jeff. Because he's trying his best. For once.
Zoo.
No, actually, you guys would hear as he's floating around. He goes, "Silence," because no one's talking.
What?
No one's
Silence.
talking, so he's flying around and he says, "Silence."
This makes everything more awkward.
he can't read the room.
He can't leave the room.
No, he can't read the room. The
Read.
atmosphere.
Yeah,
Oh.
he can't read what's
So
going
he-
on.
So he's just saying whatever comes to his mind.
Jesus.
Pickle.
Xuxo, please decide because really I'm out. I don't know what to do. Really.
Well, you won't know what he picks.
Yeah, I know, but can I turn to him like, what would you do? I know what that I can't hear.
So what would you say? King or Jeff?
I don't know, dude.
I always forget the third F.
What?
I said King or Jeff. Because I keep forgetting he has a third F.
How do you spell your name?
Well,
actually?
Rose.
How do you actually spell your name?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it?
Goob, Likc. Lick.
Lick.
Nobly.
I thought that was how Jeff spelled it.
No,
No, that's how he spelled it. He's teaching Jeff how to speak common.
No.
Hey, Jeff got to Z, didn't he?
This means he could just tell Jeff to. Okay, yeah, I got it. I have no choice. I guess I will have to say King
Okay, so fine.
because this
So you
is
got two
this is
kings.
the smartest move I can think about right now. I'm not sure this is the good one, but since he's friends with Jeff, if we say something that is not in his
Okay, so
his
Zizo,
taste, he will probably send the head against us.
Zizo, what do you pick? King as well? Okay, so you get 4 kings.
4 kings.
Yep.
Okay.
So, yep, Gooblik starts clapping, and then Jeff starts biting.
Oh.
Kind of gesture just to Jeff. Back to throne.
Oh, he flies there. He just flies.
Away.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, his lesson is over for the day.
I
Oh.
think we. Then I think we really took the good decision for now. Just for now.
And he's still petting whatever's in behind his painting.
Now what? You
Just
have a
shrugs.
team of drugs?
He just shrugs.
Okay. Since
wanna
you
go to the
seem to know
painting.
this place, maybe you can just give us a hint what we have to do to release your king? You don't have any idea?
Have idea. Don't like it. Find something.
And what? You don't like the ID?
Yeah, he doesn't like the idea.
That-
He has an idea, but he doesn't like it.
But that's the only one clue we have, maybe. We don't know anything about this place. We need more information.
I mean, you know where he is.
Yeah. But, talk to him. Yes?
We will really be in a bad situation if he's mad at us, right? And how can we speak to him?
Slowly talk.
Gooblik speak.
Why can't you just ask him to come here?
Come here, cranky.
I turn to the others like, well, we start to make noise or not? No one
I
speaks.
guess, wait, did she text? Oh, not text.
Yeah, she
Write it down.
Yeah, she'll write it down.
Yeah, for now I just
I
write.
guess Xuxo would just sigh and take out his hammer.
And just start thrashing.
Yeah.
So Xuxo starts thrashing and like hitting his hammer on the walls and on the floor and everything. And then you hear, "Go Black! It's them! Get them!"
He kind of looks up to the dark abyss of the ceiling. It says, "Found him! Come!"
Silence. and then you guys hear some walking down the hallway. Like,
Not so silent for an unheard king.
Yeah, you have a picture of him, right?
oh, I know.
Oh, shit.
I never do.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So you guys would see a dwarf. He has a long white beard, white hair, with brown eyes, and the beard kind of like reaches down to like his belt area, and he's wearing some type of noble attire. It's black and gold with a little bit of blue like laced inside, and he is carrying what seems to be a walking stick, and he seems starved. He seems extremely tired and extremely weak.
I feel.
And he sees each and every one of you and says, "You guys are really loud, you know that?"
Okay.
I was waiting for
It's
something
like we
worse.
wanted to talk.
I don't know if I have to be happy or not about it. Well, he's a king, right?
And then he goes to Gooblik and he says, "Why?"
They didn't want to walk.
Fair point.
I mean, he
What?
knows the area better.
So he asks Gooblik, "Why?" And then Gooblik shrugs his shoulders and says, "They didn't want to walk." And he's like, "Fair point."
Okay.
They want gift.
Can
And
we?
rings the empty bell.
"You guys want my bell? Why?" And then you guys will explain, I'm assuming. But how do you guys explain?
How we
Well,
just
he
talk.
said that he would speak for us. Then I guess we can't really speak, right? Still. Yeah.
I just scratched my beard.
you-
Don't.
Wait, we're still not actually talking?
No.
No, because we were traumatized by a voice of an old man with a stick.
Wait. What?
So Waiya's scared to talk, basically.
No, I'm not scared, but since this was a big fuss. Okay. Can I
I'm
Can I ask if-
confused. Why aren't we
Huh?
talking?
You could talk if you want.
Yeah, I thought I did.
Okay, what'd you say?
I said
Try?
we wanted to talk.
I'm an old goblin. Leave me alone.
Gooblik's just playing with his beard. But, well, I'm here.
He's the
Can
voice
No shit.
No, that's Gooblik saying it to the
Just saying
group.
it to you.
I am very tired. I would appreciate it if we kept this short.
No, just wait.
No, but I didn't understand what happened. I'm so sorry.
So Xuxo says, "Can we speak?" And he says, "I'm here. I'm very tired, so let's please make this quick."
Okay, then we can speak.
Then I nudge you.
Ah, well, okay. Then I explained to him the situation.
Okay, remember he said very quick.
I just
short
say
detail.
we need a unheard spell to save the village up here because there's a lord which is using some kind of voice that keep people under control. We went here, and your goblin, your friend, said that he would lend us the bell if we helped you to go out of this place.
Gooblik, that bell was a gift. You're just gonna give it to strangers?
No. I
We
lend,
would,
and
yeah.
I go with.
You'll go with them
If they free.
if they free. At least they're not dwarves.
What?
You will free me. Is that a promise?
But how can we free you?
Kill the 3 kings.
Sorry,
Ooh,
what?
ooh, ooh.
That was already so hard to take right of one, and that was not even
We
him. That was a...
Killed one.
No, we didn't.
We
You
did.
cat did.
Huh?
You cat did, kind of. But this thing is not dead. That was like
Oh yeah, it was up
a
in
lava
the tower, right?
avatar.
It was a clone.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
okay.
not the real one.
And then he stopped you. Or kill me.
Now, mind you, before you get to think of this or answer, Gooblik hits the staff against the ground
Boom!
in contempt. He does not like that idea.
Oh.
Oh, but
I had many years to think of this. And I regret
I think my guinea pigs
cursing
are
the
gonna
land
be
that
right
I've
back.
once loved. The only way to set the land free once more is to kill me.
what would you say this to us? You don't want, I mean, want to leave?
It's another way of setting me free. And it will redeem me from cursing my home.
What did you do for the other kings to be so mad at you?
So, Kemal was the king of kings. He kept all the kings in check and made sure no one killed one another. Sanzar was the king of fights, king of the arena. He gave us games to watch. He allowed us to have fun in a way. And he gave us the military support. Dwenar, the king of shadows. Now he was the funniest dwarf I've ever met. And he always worked in the shadows, so we always had someone to peek in on our enemies. And I was the king of innovation. I helped the dwarven kind evolve to what you see in front of you, out in the ruins. Those walls I made with my own bare knuckles. We made military forces. We made armies. Damn it, why'd you do that? You showed me a picture of Jeff with a Santa Claus hat.
The guy is trying to be serious.
Yeah.
Can't you feel the emotion of the moment and you ruin everything?
Gooblik, now is not the time. Basically, long story short, he helped evolve the dwarven kind by making machinery and the giant robotic construct that you know, those giant colossal robots that closed on you at one point. And he would then explain the reason why the kings imprisoned him was because he had a friend. The unheard king had a friend. Also, you would know his name by now. Once more, I would type it out. And he would say that he had a friend. They worked together to take down the sirens that were attacking the dwarves. He had to sacrifice his friend and turn him into the bell. And it was because of this bell they were able to win the war. But it was also because of this bell that Telbari had so much more power compared to the other dwarves, and they were scared of his power.
That's a sad story. Xuxo doesn't give a fuck.
The whole
Xuxo is like,
story.
that's just
Right up.
annoying.
Like, can you
You see the-
continue? Like, I mean, Jeff was more entertaining than you.
Are we getting the bell or not?
Pretty much.
So, what are you guys gonna choose? Are you guys gonna kill Sanzar, Kimal, and Dwinarv? Or are you guys gonna kill Telbari?
Wow. We can release you, but don't know which option is the best. I mean, what will happen if we kill the other kings in the end? I don't know if it will make of this place a better one.
I would be set free, and I would work to try
I don't
to...
hear you.
But it looks like
Wait,
it looks like a nice guy. It would be a bit bad to
Oh,
kill
internet
him,
lag.
but
wait. What? The internet's down? Can you hear us?
No, mine lagged.
Oh, you're lagged. Oh, okay. So he would say if you kill the remaining 3 kings, he will be set free, and he will work until he dies to cure the curse on the land
Of course, that means killing the other 3 kings.
in order to set
Yeah.
him free. And he
I
will,
know that.
yeah, he would be alive, and he will rule over the land, and he will try to find a way to get rid of the curse. Otherwise, if you kill him, the curse will be lifted, and you guys will have the bell.
And as long as nobody goes into the dwarven ruins, nobody gets attacked.
yes, that's true. Well, I would turn to the others and see what is best. Honestly, I don't feel like killing this guy. I mean, even if he's grumpy, it doesn't seem to deserve to die.
Yeah.
Yuka is like crying.
Oh no!
Why?
Sad story.
It's a sad story, and
Oh.
she's
Think of your
like,
guinea pig.
yeah, she's like, I don't want to kill you.
I don't want to kill him either. But that means we have to
Jesus,
go
just
against
pats your
3
hand.
dwarf king.
And they're scary.
No, that's not that they are so scary. That's more like, did you see how we struggle to go in here? Do you hope that we can kill 3 kings? 3 dwarf kings. Or maybe you have a way to help, but
3 strong 12
uh,
kings.
3 strong dwarf kings.
So,
and are these guys bad too? I mean,
Gooba taps the staff to get everybody's attention and points towards Mato, and
Xuxo.
Xuxo. Want their answers. No discuss.
Mato would say, if I have to kill you, I will. If that's the easiest option.
This is different.
Does he want to take the easy way or the hard way?
You have to pick.
No.
Mato said she's okay with killing the king. Yuka said she's not.
What did Waiya say?
She's waiting for your answers.
Always my
But-
answer.
But their answers don't apply. It's just you two now.
They want to know your answers.
Because you had no opinion on Jeff.
Steve.
Oh,
So, what do you think, Xuxo?
you want to kill a feeble old man and free the whole place? Or go after three kings?
Seriously considering. You can hear it. So,
If I'm being Xuxo,
Be him.
be him, feel him,
Embrace.
act like him.
Be one with him. I feel like an old goblin.
we have a beard.
So,
He would kill a king.
Xuxo said he would kill the king. And what do you say, Vaya? Everyone is now looking at you.
Well, I would just look at the. No, wait. I would look at the unhurt. Huh?
Yeah.
I would look at the unhurt king, and I just would.
You what? You look
It's a
at
bit
him. And
compli-
yeah. Okay.
It's hard to talk about it in front of you. I mean, like deciding of a death like that.
Believe me, I had a long time to think about this.
What will happen to the land if you go, and what? Well, I mean,
The land, the city, who knows? But it will start thriving again once my curse is lifted.
that is the. I mean, we have no chance to kill the others. Then, if you want us to respect your wish, we really have no choice but kill you.
Okay.
If that is your wish.
What'd you say?
Vaya says that she doesn't like the idea, but she will
I
kill
really
him.
don't like the idea, but
Yeah, she
we
will
have
kill
to
him.
respect. Yeah.
Mm.
If we have to respect his wish and make sure his wish is granted, that's the only way we have.
All right. And what about you, Gooblik?
Kings die. Enemies die. Grabs the king and throws him through the painting.
so
Wait,
so
grabs the
Gooblik,
king?
Gooblik grabs Tel Bari and chucks him through the painting.
Huh? What did you do?
Oh,
Yeah. I threw myself. Gooblik yells to the ceiling, "Meat."
Okay.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's Jeff. Jeff.
Jeff went the other way, dude.
I
Alright,
just like it.
So Mato's just like, it was that easy? Why didn't we just do that earlier?
I just was.
You ready my hammer.
And then he walks out. And he says, come on, Gooblik, the labyrinth can't kill me.
No, but can stop you. Pushes back in.
It's
Okay.
like, nope.
So, in a way, as far as you guys can tell right now, Gooblik is trying to preserve this king's life.
Well, I speak to the goblin. We are trying to respect the wish of your friend. We don't really have the choice. You know that if we go against the three others, there's no chance for us to grant this wish of him. I don't want to kill him either, but
Gooblik
We
holds up
don't-
his hands, grabs the staff, and slams it across the ground. He goes, "Silence!"
You're now unable to speak or hear, Waiya.
Thank you. I will remember this. Don't worry, I will remember. You just prevented me from using everything I can use in this place. Thank you for a whole day. Good luck. I'm out. Now you take your decision and you do
Alright.
what you want alone.
Slaps
Alright,
Zuzo's
so-
I
hand.
just watch.
Time out.
Alright, everyone roll initiative. We'll see who goes first.
So, 1, I think.
10.
So Xuxo, you got a 1?
Wow, 6. So bad.
Veia's like tags Zuzo's hand.
I
You
can see it.
I just look up and just
Sits down.
what can I do?
Okay, so you got a 10, right?
Ugh, cold.
2, 12. Xuxo got a 1 plus.
I want to go to sleep.
No one's
Soon. I'm tired.
Oh.
In all honesty, you guys were supposed to fight long ago. I am really
Huh?
mad.
I said I will have to go soon too then.
Yeah, should we
Yeah.
just cut it here?
But yeah,
Yes.
maybe before the fight, if we have to fight.
Yeah, I mean he's a goblin though.
Yeah, as a goblin.
It's gonna be easy.
He's
With a bell.
So if you guys want, we can cut it here. Otherwise, he is a
Oh,
goblin.
she has to leave soon, so and then if we in the middle of a fight, we're gonna have a cliffhanger.
It's your guys'
More of
call.
a cliffhanger.
Your guys' call. I'm okay, whichever.
Anyway, we can find each other back next Monday, right?
Yeah, and if George isn't here, then I'll just play Gooblik. It's not too hard.
It's up to you. But yeah, maybe we should stop here because we will have to stop in the middle of the fight probably.
Okay.
If it's fine.
That's fine. That's fine.